Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Ms.NatKingCole. This video is all about how to achieve this look right here that you see. It's pretty fire, I know. But I'd love for you guys to watch it and join the Ms.NatKingCole family. I know I've been away for a little bit. I've been on a little bit of hiatus, but you guys, you know, we've been going through a lot. The world's going through a lot. I needed to take a break, but I'm back at you again. And so I hope you guys enjoy it. Check it out. Jump into this look. I already have my face moisturized and ready to go. I also have my eyebrows done already. If you want to know how I achieved this look on my eyebrows, I'm going to link my eyebrow video in the description box below so you guys can check that out. But now I'm just going to prime my skin, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Primer right here. It's a really great primer and I really like it. It's really great if you have bigger pores. Like me, I have a bigger pores underneath my cheeks, underneath my eyes, and so it really helps for me to just kind of press the primer into my skin in this area especially, and then on my T-zone. Just gonna grab a little more. Great, now it's prepped, ready to go. And I'm also gonna do a little color correction today. You know, my skin hasn't been doing so hot during quarantine. I had a few breakouts, and so it left me with some of these dark spots over here on my cheeks. And so I'm gonna use the LA Pro Girl Orange Corrector to kind of hide that underneath my foundation to kind of give like a nice, flawless, smooth look. So that's what I'm gonna do here. And so now I'm gonna jump in with my LA Pro Girl Concealer in the color Fawn. I'm just gonna prep my skin. So over the orange corrector, I'm just gonna put this underneath my eyes right here. And then I'm gonna blend in with my fingers. Perfect. And now for my favorite part, we're gonna be using one of my favorite foundations ever, and that is from Fenty Beauty, Miss Rihanna Girl. I really love Fenty. I've been using it for like, since it came out. I probably like 2 years now. I wanna say like 2 years or a year and a half at least, probably 2 years. But I love, love, love Fenty. It does phenomenal on my skin, and it's really, really great. Variety of colors. As you guys know, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you may have seen or heard about Fenty. She has like over 40 shades of foundation colors, and so really great for all spectrums of the brown girl spectrum. She covers all colors, so I love that so much. So I'm going to be using Fenty Beauty, and then the color I'm going to be using is this is my summer color. So it's 410. It kind of gives like a little bit of a warmer look to my skin, but I really like the way it looks when I fully blend it and fully contour all of that. I really love the way it comes out, but this is more of like my summer color. So this, like I said again, it's in the color 410. And so we're gonna use some Fenty Girl on my skin. And Fenty, the thing about Fenty, it dries so fast, so you have to be fairly quick when you're blending it into your skin. But it's such a beautiful finish, and it's matte. And if you don't know, guys, now you know. Matte is my all-time favorite. I love to be mattified. I love it mostly because I have more skin on the oily spectrum. So I love everything matte because when my skin naturally oxidizes, it adds like a nice little natural dewy effect. looks good. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I also love a full coverage look, and what I love about Fenty, it's definitely you can add more layers to it, and it's not gonna like mess up anything. It's definitely buildable. That's the word I was looking for. It's buildable. Okay, perfect. So then now we're gonna add the concealer. And so, funny story. So I actually got the wrong concealer. I ended up getting $3.90. I wanted to get $3.60, but I ended up getting $3.90. So it kind of matches with the rest of my skin collection, but I actually really like the way it looks with my older $3.60. I blended the two colors and I really like the way it finishes. So I'm gonna use a little bit of $3.90. I'm gonna add some $3.60 on top of it, and then I'm gonna continue blending everything into my skin. I'm gonna add like a soft layer here, add to my T-zone, down the bridge. Also gonna add here on my smile lines right here. We always want those smile lines covered. Who likes smile lines? Smiles are beautiful. I'm always smiling all the time, so I always have to be so mindful of any makeup that creases. So that's why, again, I love Fenty, because she never lets me crease, ever. So I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. I'm gonna add some of my Morphe setting spray on it too to help it dry. While it's drying, I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. I need to get a fan actually, but we're just gonna do this for now. All right, perfect. So now we're gonna start blending everything in. How's that looking, guys? You tell me. What do you think? I really love the $3.90 and $3.60 concealers, the mix of it. I mean, I should probably try to see if there's like a different color that I don't need to mix the two, maybe like that in-between color. But for now, because that's what I got and I'm not trying to waste any coins, I'm gonna keep blending it. Okay, great. So now we're going to add some setting powder, and we're going to be using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I really love the Sacha Buttercup. It's a little bit more on the yellow side, but I feel like that still works for me. I still really do love my Laura Mercier. That is definitely, like I said before in one of my previous videos, if you've seen it, Laura Mercier is like the holy grail of setting powders, but Sacha Buttercup, to me, I still love it. It's something that I always still like to have around. I always keep it in my makeup bag just in case I want to pull it out. So I really still do love Sacha Buttercup. So what I'm gonna do is just press that in. Underneath my eyes here. The one thing that Sacha Buttercup doesn't do well is baking. Like, so if you are a person and you love to bake while you're doing your makeup, Sacha Buttercup is not for you. It's not really bakeable, but it definitely is, it will give you the setting powder, translucent vibes that you need. But as far as baking goes, this is not the one for baking. So pros and cons, but still, I could still use her, so I'll do just that. All right, so you're just gonna add the setting powder all over your T-zone, your forehead. Make sure you get all those spots. That's a go. How's this looking so far? On my end, it looks good. How's it look over here? Hopefully still good. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with my contour brush, and I'm gonna use the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. This is what I've been using for my contour, just to kind of give my face a little bit of depth and definition. I've been using this. It kind of gives like a bronzy tone to my skin, and I really do like that. So I'm gonna keep using her, and that's from Sephora. So we're gonna use that right now. All right, and for my nose contour, I'm gonna be using my Morphe pencil. I'm gonna go back in again with the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. Just get here into my nose. I'm really gonna bring that down here, up into my eyes. Alright guys, so now I'm just going to prepare my lids for the shadow. I'm going to be using a little bit of LA Pro Girl with a concealer brush on my eyelids, just to add a little bit of a base from the color. And I'm just putting a little bit on my concealer brush and then adding that to my eyelid. Giving it a nice base to work off of. This allows for the color just to sit a lot nicer on your eyelid and to be a little bit more blendable. I'll add some more. I think I put a little too much on the left lid. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Okay, so guys, I'm really excited about this eyeshadow palette that I'm gonna be using today. It's by Juvia's Place, and it's the Warrior by Juvia. And so I'm really excited about this. This is a Black-owned company, and the colors are just gorgeous. I really love this palette. It's really right there in my area. I love all these colors so much. As you guys get to know me, you'll see that there are some colors that I really love. As you can see, like these browns, all colors, like in the tan, the corals, like I love that color. It's all over my house. I have so many shirts and articles of clothing, all of that in that color palette. I just really love it. So I'm really excited to show you guys this Juvia palette because it is beautiful. So let's get into it. Let me sip some tea first. Okay, that's so good. Okay, so let's get into it. So what I'm gonna start with first is I'm gonna start with this color Kano right over here. And it's just gonna be like a nice base color that I'm gonna use in actually, let me just change this brush really quick. I'm gonna use this brush over here. I'm really gonna use that for my crease to kind of set me up right here. In there. Get some more. It kind of matches with my skin a little bit, so I hope you guys can see that. Right here. Great. And I'm gonna blend a little bit of this color right here, Mino. It's a little bit darker. I'm gonna add a little bit of a darker crease in there. I'm gonna use my compact mirror, get in there a little closer. I'm gonna go in again with the color Kano, just to add a little bit more brown to that, soften that smoky just a little bit. All right, perfect. And then now I'm gonna go into this color Ahosi right here. I think that's how you pronounce it. Aosi, Aosi, Aosi. I think I'm gonna go with Aosi. Okay. Dab in there and add that to my lid. Right there. As a nice base for the color. Oh, that's so pretty. Very neutral base. Like so. And then I'm gonna go in with this color right here in the middle called Moremi. It's like a little more of like a shimmer color. I'm gonna go in there and really just accentuate the base color just a little bit. I'm gonna first go in and just tap. Like so. I'm gonna actually go in a little bit with my finger to kind of give it more of a, yeah, you see the difference? Sometimes you just gotta use your fingers a little bit. See that? How pretty! Super pigmented. These colors are beautiful. Alright, I love that. So pretty. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back in with the color Kano, and I'm going to just add a little bit more of that like orangey brown pigment into my crease, just to kind of give that a little bit of a nice transition color. You see that? Sorry guys, I have like so many different mirrors over here. I gotta make sure I'm looking right in all of them. I really love that Kano as a transition color on the crease line. It's super pretty. It really adds that nice like brown into it. And then I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this smaller Morphe brush. I'm gonna dip it into Kano, and then I'm gonna go underneath my eye like this. Give that a little bit of color here. I'll do the same on the other eye. Try not to poke my eye. Here, I'm gonna mix it a little bit with that brown, that dark brown, that Mino color as well, and just bring it in a little bit of that darker pigment towards the bottom end of the lower lash line. Like that. There we have it. Let me just get another look at everything before we move on. Let me just smooth this out just a little bit here on the bottom. Go back in with Kano just a little bit underneath. What you guys think about that? I love that. That's so pretty. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go off camera really quick, add my lashes, and get my little top eye, the top of my eye wing liner, and I'll come right back. Okay guys, I'm back again. So I did my lashes and my liner off camera and mascara, so that's all set and ready to go. This look is coming together. We're almost done, just about, just a few more steps. So the next thing that I'm gonna be doing is highlighting. So I'm gonna be using, again, the Juvia's Place highlighter. This is the volume 2. I love it. It's called the Tribe highlighter. Come on somebody, the Tribe. And just beautiful, 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 beautiful. Love this color, super pigmented, super beautiful. So I'm gonna be using it. I'm gonna highlight just the top of my nose, because I love just having like a cute little glossy, sparkly nose. It's just like part of my signature. I love it so much. And then a little bit on the top of my Cupid's bow right here, on top of my lip. And then I'm gonna highlight a little bit on my cheek here. Rub that in here. Other side. Give that a nice highlight right at the top of the cheeks. So pretty. Love it, love it, love it. Then lastly, but not least, almost done, I'm gonna add my blush. And again, I'm gonna, not again, because you guys don't know about this, so I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals. It's called the Gen Nude color. Really pretty. Ooh, oh gosh, that's not good. We're going to dim that side out. Just use a little bit, buff it in just a little bit. Let me get my other brush here. Blend that in. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. Okay, that's way better. Okay, we almost lost it there for a second. Yeah, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. So next we're gonna take the Morphe setting spray again. Spray that bad boy down. Let your face oxidize and soak in all the beautiful mist. Let that soak in your skin. And while that's soaking in, I'm gonna be using this really, okay, you guys don't laugh. So, Maybelline. I was like, oh my gosh, I think I've used this color so much that I like wiped off the Maybelline brand name on top of it. But it's the Super Stay Matte Ink here, and the color is Fighter, and it's by Maybelline. You guys, this is probably one of my favorite colors right now. Like my absolute favorite color. I love the way it looks on my lips. Again, with those browns that I was telling you about that I'm obsessed with. yeah, this is there. This is right in there, in that family. So I'm gonna add a little bit. It gives such a beautiful matte look. And I'm gonna line it just a little bit. As that color sets in, I'm gonna put the matte cold brew color, the lip color. I'm gonna put that over it. And this is by Maybelline. No, this is by NYX. And it's called Cold Brew. It's a beautiful brown. I'm gonna just line my lips a little bit right here. Look at that, guys. How pretty. This is such a buildable lip color too, which I do love. It's matte, but it is buildable. If you guys have used a lot of matte colors, you know that they're not always buildable. Sometimes when you put them on, it's like, it's on. And you shouldn't add any more, but I love this color because anytime it starts to fade a little bit during the day, I can always just pop it back on and we're good to go. We're good to go. I'm just gonna add a little bit more brown on the edges right here. Like so. Like so. Yes. Guys, look at this. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Ooh-wee. Your girl glowing. Okay, sorry, I had to just take out the little compact mirror. But this is the look. This is it. It's all set. Hold on, let me just add. Okay, let me stop. This is the look. I hope you guys like it. This is like, I guess like it is like a midday or even a daytime look, but it definitely can be a night look as well. I know we're not going that many places now that we're like out of quarantine, but we're still being very careful. At least like you can kind of go for a nice walk or maybe a nice like small event. Depending on what your state allows, but I definitely think this is like a day and night look. It's a little bit of a smoky look, but it also is like playful enough for during the day. I hope you guys like it. And before you guys go, I would love for you to join the Ms.NatKingCole family. So be sure to subscribe, to like this video, share it with your friends that, you know, it maybe is looking for some makeup tips or, you know, anybody. We just want people to join the NatKingCole family because we're gonna have fun over here on this channel, okay? But I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night, whichever one works for right now as you're watching this video. But I love you guys so much. Always remember, be you, be beautiful, and don't forget, be exquisite. Love you guys. See you on my next one.